Greetings everybody, on today's video I'm going to show you where every single popcorn cart is in all of Disneyland. Let's roll that intro. Yes everyone, I'm back again with another one of these videos. I just did one on churro carts recently. You should check that out if you're looking for that sort of thing. But today we're going to be talking about popcorn carts, and this very first one, not too hard to find. Let me show you. So if we're looking down Main Street, USA, we can look right over here to the left. Here's our very first popcorn cart. Oh my gosh, very exciting. Right across from City Hall. Really like the first churro cart in that other video. Not hard to find this one. This is kind of a favorite amongst many. It actually might be my favorite too. Now all the different popcorn carts come with a different little guy who's spinning it up. Maybe I can show you a couple of them or two, but yeah, I just want to show you this very first one here because this is probably one of the most popular popcorn carts in all of Disneyland, I'd reckon. Now it says that on the app there are 7 different popcorn carts in all of Disneyland. However, there's kind of an 8th in a way. I'm gonna show you, it's kind of a special bonusy one, but don't worry, I will put it in the video. But for the next one, we have to head all the way down to the hub, right at the end of Main Street, USA. Ah, yes, the gateway to all the various Disneylands. Right behind the trees over there, Sleeping Beauty Castle. This is our next popcorn cart. Hot popcorn, hot, fresh popcorn. It's right here. And as you can see, comparatively, much less crowded than the one down at the beginning of Main Street. So again, these are things to keep in mind. The further you go back in the park, the less crowded some of these things are. It's kind of like my restrooms video. I truly believe that. The further you go back, the less it should be. Except maybe Batuu might throw you off a little bit, but still. I stand by it. I stand by it. Kind of like the restroom videos, we're going to be moving clockwise around the park for this one. We're heading to Frontierland. Ooh. Located right outside the Golden Horseshoe over in Frontierland is the next popcorn cart right here. And if you're also looking for another waypoint, look, the Columbia's there and the Mark Twain, if it were working, they would board and dock right over here. It's not really far away, really centrally located. But as we move further and further away from the hub, now maybe this is just today, but it looks like there's not a lot of people at this one either. So that's really nice. Yeah, that's Frontierland. They got you covered. We're continuing our way into New Orleans Square. Now for the popcorn, there's actually none over in Adventureland because thematically there wouldn't be a bunch of popcorn and popcorn smells if you're out on an adventure. That's why there's no popcorn there. But you can get other things, as I've showcased off on the channel as far as snacks and stuff go. I recommend going to Bengal Barbecue. You can thank me later. Over in New Orleans Square now, with this one, it's going to change depending on what's going on over here because currently, at the time of this recording, the Haunted Mansion is down for a queue refurbishment and whatnot. The popcorn cart is usually right there. However, right now, it's right over here. It's not very far away at all. Don't worry about it. They still got your spooky popcorn. It's still there. It's still a thing. It's still really cool. But yeah, look at that. All themed and stuff. And it's hot and fresh as opposed to cold and old. Cold and old popcorn. I feel like they could sell that somewhere. He's not exactly the hat box, but they've got one of those little guys turning the wheel there. He's cranking it. Good on you, creepy little ghoulish guy. As I just showcased off there back with the Haunted Mansion popcorn cart, some of these things can change depending on the time of year, if there's a refurbishment going on, the weather, things like that. So just keep that in mind if you're trying to get your popcorn fixed. Maybe they've moved a little bit. A lot of the ones I'm showing off today have pretty much been there the entire time that I've been coming to the park, but you never know. And sometimes they do pop-up shops, kind of like this one right here on our way over to Batuu. It's not necessarily popcorn, but they have bagged popcorn and stuff. These will pop up randomly, so keep an eye out for those as well. I was kind of hinting at it before, but there's kind of a specialized popcorn cart situation over in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge over in Batuu. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about here, but it's over by the bazaar. Over here in the bazaar of Batuu, and I gotta show off Katsaka's a little bit here. I think I did show it off also in my quick service or snacks video, but you can actually get other various different types of popcorn here. Yeah, you get that crate buttered popped grains. Or you can get some a little spice on them too if you want. Yeah, they used to have like different like blue and red ones here, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really see those anymore, so I don't know what happened. Maybe they're specialties. But yeah, So this is kind of popcorn related, so I want to show it off. But yeah, it's all the way tucked back here. This is kind of the bonus one I was referring to. Now we're gonna actually head out of Batuu and back over to Fantasyland to continue our popcorn cart quest. Over here now by the Matterhorn, here's the next popcorn cart right here. And as you can see, they have a tiny little abominable snowman who's just working away. Good job on you there, abominable snowman, you're doing it. You're doing it. This might be, oh, I don't know, is this my favorite popcorn cart now because of that? Oh, might be, and monorail, look at that shot! And this is all, look, you get popcorn, oh, that's great. That's, ooh. That's pretty good, that's pretty good. Our next one up here in Fantasyland before we head over to Toontown is that of the It's a Small World popcorn cart right here. Again, hot and fresh right there. Got a little clown who's spinning it. Again, you can look right down here, Toontown there. Small World right there. Another one that seems decently popular actually at this time of day. I've now traveled all the way back to Mickey's Toontown, right by Mickey's house. It's our next popcorn cart, freshly popped. Oh yeah, so good. Now I didn't see this one initially on the app, but one thing I do really like about this one, I like these popcorn buckets. They're kind of like going to the movies, you know? Yeah, this one's all the way back here, over by the Chippendale Go Coaster, the Gadget Go Coaster. You know which one I'm talking about, that one right there. Our next popcorn cart is placed over in Tomorrowland, but we gotta give a little love where it's due. Matterhorn. I love you. Space Mountain might be right over there, but we actually have the popcorn cart right over here. Hot and fresh, terrestrial treats. Isn't that nice? Now, I've seen this line for the popcorn buckets get longer than some of the other ones in the past. Like sometimes I walked into Tomorrowland earlier in the morning and there's a line all the way down over there. I'm not saying this is the most popular one for the popcorn buckets, but just keep that in mind. Yeah, a little astronaut. She's spinning it. Good job, miss. Yeah, hot and fresh. They're all hot and fresh. That's good. That's consistent theming right there. Consistent marketing. Well, everybody, that's gonna do it for my popcorn cart video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it information. I really hope you did. It's one of those things that I've walked by them like 1,000 times. I'm like, yeah, we should actually put this up somewhere so I can actually like, tell people, be like, I know exactly where they are. And now you do too. So the keyword's gonna be popcorn, P-O-P-C-O-R-N. Leave that in the comments below so I know you made it all the way to the end of the video. I just wanna take a second and thanks to all the patrons, the members, all the people supporting me financially. Thank you, thanks. Just thanks. I just, thank you. If you're not doing that, you want to consider looking down the links below, support me financially. You can hit the join button here on YouTube, or you can check out patreon.com/JimmyGood. Find me. Anyway, also, I wanted to thank everybody who's been liking and sharing. The shares really do help. What I'm trying to do in this kind of next couple of months, I'm going to try to be uploading Mondays and Wednesdays and then streaming on Fridays. So yeah, just keep your peepers peeled, because I'm going to be in your life a couple times a week if you want me to. Yeah, so if you're not subscribed already, think about it. Either way, until next time, just remember to adapt and overcome.